What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost, and I was going to upload a different video. I had it all set to go. It's uploaded, getting tags done, and then I saw this article, and I just had to make a video about it quick because it confirms everything that we all knew. And from MovieWeb, the headline reads, Emperor Palpatine was absolutely dead in George Lucas's Star Wars 9. And of course, we know this, right? We know that George Lucas had no intention of actually bringing him back during his sequel trilogy, at least not at the time. Obviously, George Lucas changes his mind about things every once in a while here. You'll hear different things. He'll make, different, he'll have a thought process, right? He might say something a couple years later, he'll come back and say something else. However, if you look at this, Ian McDiarmid recalls a conversation he had about Emperor Palpatine with George Lucas. Before the sequel trilogy hit theaters, the Scottish actor wanted to know if Palpatine was officially dead. According to Lucas, the iconic villain was indeed dead after getting thrown in a Death Star by Darth Vader in Return of the Jedi. This is what Star Wars fans have believed to be true for over 30 years now. Believed to be true. It is true. Come on. However, the Rise of Skywalker has somehow resurrected the character. Back in 2013, so remember 2013, this is after Disney bought Star Wars. This is after George Lucas turned in his write-ups for what his plan for the sequel trilogy would have been. That's after all this, right? Ian McDiarmid had a chat with George Lucas about Emperor Palpatine. This was before the sequel trilogy hit theaters, but after it had been announced. McDiarmid states, I remember saying, "Is he dead, George?" at the time, and he said, "Yes, he is. Absolutely dead." That seems to be about as official as you can get right there. That is as close from the horse's mouth as you can get it from the actor who plays Palpatine who was talking to George Lucas about it. That seems to be about as official as you can get, but in the Star Wars universe, nobody's ever really gone, which is how Rise of Skywalker has been marketed. Palpatine is back, and there are some serious issues as to how. Ian McDiarmid reveals he was shocked and very excited that he contacted him about bringing Emperor Palpatine back. McDiarmid did not expect it, nor did Star Wars fans. But that's because it was never planned. Despite what J.J. Abrams has said, despite what Kathleen Kennedy and Michelle Rejwan have said, this was never the plan. Come on, we know this. This is a gimmick. This is a gimmick to get people to go see it. I, for one, am not fooled by it, and I will not be going to see it. I will, however, manage to see it somehow, if you catch my drift. Because I want to laugh at what is going on. Maybe it's going to be an incredible movie. Maybe it'll blow me away and change my mind completely about Disney Star Wars and the sequel trilogy. You never know. But I am not paying to go see this in theaters. There is no way. McDiarmid did not expect it, nor did Star Wars fans. On the opposite end of the spectrum, Abrams was excited that McDiarmid wanted to return. In turn, the actor has nothing but nice things to say about his young co-stars, but he'd really only worked with Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver. The Rise of Skywalker opens in theaters next week while there's been some unconfirmed leaks. Come on, the leaks are basically real. I think everyone has to admit that at this point with everything we're seeing from the trailers. Maybe it's a big farce. Maybe this is all part of Disney's plan to fool us into thinking the leaks are real and then pull the old switcheroo. It appears that most of the story has yet to be revealed. We still have no idea how Palpatine is back after being blown to pieces with the rest of the Death Star. Though Star Wars canon has told us that he and Plagueis were exploring eternal life and using the Force in unnatural ways. I guess I don't know what Star Wars canon. I don't know if they've actually covered anything like that in actual Disney canon or just the expanded universe. Darth Plagueis is an incredible book, and the video that I actually made earlier that I was going to post talks a little bit about Plagueis. But I guess I don't know how much they've delved into that in Disney canon. This is the main theory that fans have been using to justify the iconic villain's return to the franchise after all this time. And it goes on to say a lot of people are really excited about Rise of Skywalker, and a lot of things are going on social media about it. But the idea that we have confirmation from the person who plays Palpatine, who talked to George Lucas, and George Lucas says, no, he's dead. He is dead. Just flies in the face of so many of the people that are saying, oh, well, George Lucas would have brought him back too. Pretty clear. This is after he had already given them his story outlines for episodes 7 through 9, which they rejected and didn't want to use. Palpatine was not in there. So, interesting video I thought from MovieWeb. I'm interested to see what you guys think. I'm sure a lot of people are going to say, well, it doesn't matter. George Lucas changed his mind. That's just one thing he said. Sure, but Ian McDiarmid seems pretty positive that Palpatine was not going to come back based on this article, based on his quotes. So, It is what it is. We're gonna see how they decide to explain it. Is it through cloning? Is it through, well, just some mystery like he shielded himself and survived out in space for forever? I don't know. Either way, we're going to be talking about it for a long time, how they decided to bring him back, and we'll see if it wins over fans. Because there's clearly just a pull for nostalgia, just a pull for that name, even though it makes no sense in what they had set up going forward. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, share the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.